guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my current favorite things. The reason why I'm calling this video that instead of like October favorites or September favorites or whatever is because at this point in my life I just feel like I don't try out enough things every month to do a monthly favorites. So what I'm going to be doing is just doing videos like this, and there's going to be no certain time period as to when I do them. It's just when I have a bunch of new favorite things that I want to talk to you guys about, I will film the video. So I'm going to be sharing a bunch of different things with you that I have been obsessed with, and they're going to include makeup items, hair care items, and also some fashion items as well. And then at the end, I'm going to show you guys some songs that I've been living for lately, so make sure you stay till the end to check those out. So if you want to see my current favorites and what I've been loving recently, then just keep watching. So a majority of my favorites are beauty makeup products, so I'm going to start with that. And the first thing I want to talk about that I've been loving recently is the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. So if you don't already know, I received this as a gift from my beautiful cousin a couple months ago or a month ago or something, but I have been using this a ton. Like every time I do my eyeshadow, I seem to go for this palette. I just think this is such a great palette. It has such a huge range of colors, and unlike a lot of smoky palettes, it's not all grays and blacks, you know what I mean? They actually have a lot of neutral and warm tones in here as well, and I just think it's a really great palette. You can do so many different looks with this. If you're interested, I have a full review and swatch video on this palette, and I also have a couple makeup tutorials using it. So if you haven't seen those and you would like to, they will be linked in my description box. Okay, so sticking with eyeshadow, I have two Makeup Geek eyeshadows that I want to talk about. So the first one is this very popular shade Bitten. This is such a beautiful dark cranberry burgundy color. It's absolutely stunning, and there are so many ways to pull off a shadow like this. If you have blue or green eyes, this eyeshadow is going to especially pop on you, but it looks great with all eye colors. So there it is swatched on the back of my hand. As you can see, it's just the prettiest burnt red color. I absolutely love it. If you want to see a tutorial with this shadow in action, I will link my last makeup tutorial down below. It was a 90s grunge inspired makeup tutorial. It's a super fun one, different than what I normally do on my channel, but I featured this shadow in that look and it came out super pretty. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already. So the next one I want to talk about is the shadow that I'm wearing today, and it is called Preppy. Preppy is such a unique shadow. Like, I love shades like this. It's such a hard color to explain too. Like, I guess I would call it like a camel color with an army green sort of undertone. I love using the shadow just like I did today by putting it all over my lid and crease, and then I went into my crease with just a little bit darker of a brown as well, but this is pretty much the shadow that's all over my eyes, and it's what I go for when I'm being lazy and I just want to use one shadow but I want something different. And it's just cool because it's a brown, so you're still gonna have a neutral look, but it's got that unique twist to it to where it's not just the same old brown. Okay, so moving on, I wanted to talk about this product really quickly. So this powder is actually by Hourglass, and it's called an ambient lighting powder, and it is in the shade Diffused Light. These are not cheap powders. They're actually $45, I believe, so the most expensive powder I've ever bought in my life. How I use this is under my eyes every single day. I had never heard anybody talk about it before. It's just something that I did one day. It changed my life forever. I have dry skin, and setting my under eyes with this powder just makes them look so alive and rejuvenated. It never looks dry under there anymore because of this powder. I don't know how to explain it, but the way that it reflects light, and I don't even know, it just does me wonders under there. I'm telling you guys, if you have dry skin and especially a dry under eye, I would highly recommend trying one of these ambient lighting powders to set your concealer, because I'm telling you, it'll change your life. Recently, in the last month or so, I actually heard Jaclyn Hill talk about using these powders under her eyes because she has very dry skin, and yeah, she says she loves it, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I've been doing that for over a year now with this powder. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about are these 3 Morphe brushes. So I ordered these brushes like 2 months ago, I think, or a month and a half ago from the Morphe website, and let me tell you, they have changed my life forever. So these are the 2 shadow brushes, and then I'll talk about this one in a minute, but the first one I have here is the 443, and then this is the 441. So the M443 is actually my favorite one from the 2. Oh, do you guys ever do that? Smack your ring on something? It's actually a dupe brush for the MAC 217 and the Sigma E25, I think it is. A lot of makeup brush brands have one like this, but believe it or not, I had never owned one until now. It is one of the only brushes I have ever tried that lets you really get into your crease and blend it out. Every other one that I've tried has been too big where it disperses the product too much, or too small where it creates like a cut crease, and I'm not trying to have it to. So yeah, this brush has changed my blending game forever. I absolutely love it. I can't believe I've lived this long without it. By the way, guys, these Morphe brushes are very inexpensive, and they're amazing brushes. They don't shed, they're super soft, they're just amazing quality brushes, and they're really inexpensive. I think this was like $5 or something. I don't even remember, actually. I'm not even gonna say that. I will put the Morphe website down below if you guys want to check the price on these, because I don't remember. Okay, and then this one, this is the M441, and this one's just like your typical tapered blending brush, but I really like the size of it. Like the other one, it's just not too big to where it gets the eyeshadow all over your eye, because up until now, my favorite blending brush has been the Sonia Kashuk 109, but this is just like a big one. This is like the Sigma E40 or whatever, and I was doing all of my blending with this, and I just couldn't get really precisely into the crease like I wanted to. So these guys have just changed my life. I love them. Highly recommend. Okay, and then the last one that I got is the M335. It's a little bit bigger. These brushes are so handy. You can use them for literally so many things. I have used it to blend out my under eye concealer. I've used it to cream contour. I'm definitely gonna get some more of these ones just because they can be used for so many things, and I hate when it's dirty with bronzer and I want to use it for my concealer and I don't want to freaking wash a brush in between. Like, no, I just need 2. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about is some lip products. I have 3 to show you guys that have just been my all-time favorite lately. So the first one I'll share with you is the one I'm wearing on my lips today. This is Revlon's Blushing Nude. I've talked about this many times on my channel, but I just wanted to include it in here because this is my favorite lipstick. I wear this way more than I wear any other lipstick in the world just because I adore the color. The formula is perfection to me. It is like the thinnest lipstick I've ever used in my life. I don't know how to explain it, but when I put it on, it almost feels like there's nothing on my lips. Like, it's just so thin. It applies so easily. It doesn't feel like you have this big goopy lips. It just sits so comfortably, and especially with the season that we're in, this has been my everyday lip color, so I absolutely love it. I highly recommend it. It's Revlon, so it's super inexpensive, and you guys should all check it out. Oh my gosh, that's what happens to me. Like, I swear I touch my skin one time and it gets so red. And then the next one is this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Dainty. If you guys missed it, I did a lip lip swatch and review video on 8 of these glosses that come in a holiday set from Macy's. If you want to see it, again, it'll be linked down below. Out of all of the 8 lip glosses in that, this has just been my hands down favorite. So this is it right here. It is just the most gorgeous pinky coral color. This color is so flattering on so many different skin tones because it's not a super pale nude where it's gonna wash anybody out, but it still isn't like a vibrant pink. It's like that perfect mixture of nude and pink, and it's got a little coral in there as well. This has just been my favorite nude lip gloss ever since I got it. And honestly, I'm either wearing this lipstick every day, and if I'm not, it's because I want nude lips and I'm wearing this. And then the last makeup product I want to talk about is this Anastasia Beverly Hills lip primer. So some people may think this is like an irrelevant product, and honestly I did before I owned it because I was like, lip primer, like just put a chapstick on. The reason why I love it so much is because of the formula. It doesn't feel like a normal chapstick. It's not like slippery on your lips whatsoever. Like when I put chapstick on, that's me for like ever because I just love that. I don't know. But this I really like to put on right before I put a lipstick because with this product being so waxy and a little bit thicker, it honestly fills in every single fine line in my lip and just makes them super smooth, like they're all one surface perfect lips. And especially when I'm gonna wear a matte lipstick, I love putting this underneath because then I'll just know that none of that lipstick is gonna seep into the fine lines and cracks. So yeah, I actually really like this little guy. Okay, so that's it for makeup. I'm going to talk about a little bit of hair care and then we're gonna move on to fashion. So these are the 2 hair care items that I want to talk about. They're both from the same brand and it is called Oleo de Argan. Whatever. So I got both of these products actually at Ross, and I've also seen their products at TJ Maxx and things like that. So this is actually a nourishing mask with pure argan oil in it. I like using this stuff about once a week depending on how much heat I'm using on my hair and just how my hair feels and stuff. It's been really great. I actually notice a difference in my hair. Okay, and then this is actually just a pure argan oil. I like to use this stuff right after I get out of the shower, after I've brushed my hair and everything, and then I also like using it a couple days after I've washed my hair just to give my hair that little bit of life and smoothness. I kind of use it like a serum in that way, but yeah, I really like this stuff. And if you don't have an argan oil yet for your hair, I highly recommend it. And now you know that it doesn't have to be a $40 argan oil. I don't have the price on this anymore. I don't remember how much it was, but I think it was like $10 to $15. And then this was like same thing, like $15 to $20 range. Okay, so now for a couple fashion favorites. So I wanted to show you guys my newest pair of boots that I have been loving. So this is what they look like. I really needed a good pair of brown tall boots. And I got these at a store called Rack Room Shoes. I'll link them down below if you guys are interested. These are not real leather or anything, but I think they're really great quality for the price. I think they were $50. So yeah, I've been wearing these so much recently. I absolutely love them. And if you're looking for a great pair of tall brown boots, these ones are really cute. And then the last fashion thing I've been loving lately is beanies and like head wraps and stuff. So if you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, you've seen this guy, but this is actually a beanie from OshKosh B'gosh. Random, I know, but I actually used to work there. And I've been loving wearing like an all black outfit and then this because it's just like a cool pop of color. So yeah, I really like this. I just love the color, like yes! And then this is like a head wrap thing that I don't know where this one is from. It was given to me as a gift. By the way, I live in Oregon, so it's freezing here. I was gonna mess up my makeup. So I've pretty much been wearing things like this every time I step out of the house. It's not snowing or anything. It's just like 40 degrees, which is way too cold for me. So yeah, these are what I've been loving to keep warm and still stay kind of cute. Okay, we're on to songs! Yay! Okay, so this first... What the f... Okay, so this first one I actually heard from Jaclyn Hill. Like, she's the one that, like, brought it into my life. So this is Pia Mia's new song. I think that's how you say it. And it's called Touch. am equally obsessed with. It is called Roses by the Chainsmokers. And then can we just take a moment of silence for Adele's new song, Hello? It's so good! Okay, and for the last one, this is one of Selena Gomez's new songs called Same Old Love. I'm so sick of that same old love. My body's had enough. Oh, that same old love. Oh, that same old love. I'm so sick of that same old love. My body's had enough. Oh, that same old love. So that's it for this video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up for me if you did like it. That way I know to do more videos like this one. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I'm so sick of that